What up? What up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do one of the most sought after Italian dishes in the world, chicken parmesan from scratch. Little ingredients, inexpensive to make, sit tight. I'm gonna show you how to make this. All right, let's get to it. Here's all the ingredients on the cutting board. We're doing chicken parmesan from scratch, as I said earlier. So you see the flour, the breadcrumbs, and things like that on the cutting board. I'm gonna show you how to do all this in a minute. But here's the start of the show, the chicken breast. We're gonna go ahead and clean all of this fat off, all of the gristle, all the skin, get all that off of there. Here's the breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs with fresh parsley in it. Here's our flour, all-purpose flour, by the way. We're gonna go ahead and put that on the chicken, then we're gonna do the eggs, we're gonna do the breadcrumbs, but I'll show you. You know, here's our egg, here's our seasonings. We have salt, pepper, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, chicken seasoning, paprika, fresh parsley. And here's our mozzarella and parmesan that goes on top of the chicken once it's cooked, and we'll cook it down in a 425-degree oven until cheese is melted. So the first thing we're gonna do is put the flour on the chicken, then we're gonna go to the egg, and then we're gonna go to the breadcrumbs. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and shallow fry. And I'll explain to you what shallow frying is. Let's move on. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is clean our chicken. We're gonna take off all that gristle, all that fat. As you can see, I'm taking all of the fat off, all the gristle off. And see the side view, look at that. All that has to come off. You can't eat that, that's not good. I prefer to take it off, I don't like it. But I notice a lot of people leave it on, you know, to each his own. But for me, I'd rather take that off. And the second thing we're gonna do is slice it in half. Try to get it as evenly cut as you can. If not, just try to get another chicken breast. If not, cut it in half and just keep moving. And the next step is gonna be to get our plastic wrap or saran wrap. We're gonna cover the chicken breast right before we pound it out, because we don't want the chicken breast to splatter everywhere. So this is a way to kind of keep it contained and to keep everything clean and tidy. So go ahead and get yourself a mallet or a meat tenderizer and pound the chicken out. You don't want to pound the chicken till it's too thin and break, but you want it thin enough to where both chicken breasts cook evenly and the chicken is nice and tender. So please, whatever you do, don't overpound the chicken. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is season the chicken. We have our salt and pepper mixture. We have our Italian seasoning. We have our garlic powder, our chicken seasoning, and we have our paprika. Now, traditionally, a lot of chefs use salt and pepper only. Some chefs don't even season the chicken. They just make sure the seasoned breadcrumbs is properly seasoned, or if they get them plain, they just season it how they want. But usually, salt, pepper on the chicken breast, and that's it. But you can do what you want. Personally, I prefer to season a little bit more because it's more flavorful to me. But you could go ahead and try this and see how you like it. Go ahead and massage it all in. Make sure everything's massaged in on both sides. The next thing you do is set up your breading station or your dredging station. You want to get your flour, your egg, your breadcrumbs, set it all to the side, and then go ahead and start breading your chicken. The first thing you want to do is add your flour. This acts as a binding agent along with the egg. It helps everything hold together properly. So start with the flour and then shake off all the excess flour. Then go ahead and put it inside the egg. And then from the egg, put it inside the breadcrumbs. And repeat these steps for the remainder chicken breast you have left. Go ahead and let the chicken breast sit on a sheet tray or a plate for maybe 10 minutes at room temp. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna allow everything to bind together before frying. And as you can see, everything looks exactly as I mentioned, fully coated and ready to go. go ahead and get yourself a cast iron skillet or a frying pan and just add enough olive oil to where it slightly covers the chicken breast. And we call this cooking method shallow frying. And we're going to shallow fry these for 3 to 5 minutes on each side until golden brown and the chicken reaches 165 degrees internally. All right, take a look at this chicken breast. Everything looks good. We have a golden brown crust. This is exactly what we wanted. Perfect execution. Let's move on. All right, using the same cast iron skillet from earlier, we're gonna go ahead and spread a thin layer of marinara to the bottom of the pan. Now, if you're interested in how I made this, I'll link it in the description. You can watch it later, but trust me, it was super easy to make. It wasn't a lot of ingredients, and the recipe is easy to follow. Now, go ahead and add your chicken breast to this cast iron. Add it right on top of that marinara. Then on top of that, we're gonna add some more marinara. And then from here, we're gonna add our mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. Now, you can shred your own mozzarella if you want to, or you could use the packaged mozzarella. It doesn't really matter, but just know that the fresh will always melt better. And then the next thing we're gonna do is put it in the oven. We're gonna let this sit in the oven for maybe 10 minutes or until golden brown. Once we get to that point, we're gonna go ahead and garnish it, cut them up, then we're gonna plate it, and it's a done deal. Dinner served. Yes, sir. Take a look at that cheese. Nice and golden brown, it's not burnt. Everything looks good, nothing looks dry. Perfectly executed. Now it's time for the plate up. All right, let's get this work. Plate up time now. We're gonna go ahead and slice up the chicken breast carefully and try not to cut it up too much. We don't want it too thin. And we're gonna go ahead and add this chicken breast on top of a bed of fettuccine noodles that has already been seasoned with that marinara. Yes, sir. The next thing we're gonna do is add some more Parmesan cheese, the grated kind. You can buy this from Publix, or you can grate it yourself, but I'm using grated from Publix. We're gonna add some fresh parsley. We're gonna add some crushed pepper flakes. Boom, done deal. Meal is served. Enjoy this. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Was this recipe easy to follow? Was I clear on how to do this? Let me know in the comment section. But either way, enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to follow me on the journey, please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and stay tuned for the next video.